and sing happy birthday to anyone whose birthday it is, and I'll let you know which celebrity whose birthday it is, and also sing some ridiculous parody songs to try and lift the spirits. Although I have to say, if you live in Britain, I don't want to tempt fate, but I think actually the flood, the constant rain we've had for like the last week, I don't want to tempt fate, but I think it might have stopped. What a result, if that's the case. Cool. Now we've just had the sort of the fairly na 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 na. I'm going to practice a song that I basically have just learnt last night, a parody about when you are the dangers, the health and safety dangers of becoming a dad. Getting up in the middle of the night to find out why my baby's crying. My wife will probably have to rescue me, but hopefully I'll get some brownie points for trying. So many times it was a bubble of wind, or you've got a stinky nappy. I'm your dad, you're my reason to be, but this lack of sleep makes it difficult to drive. I'm a forklift driver in the middle of the night. Forklift driver. So yeah, as you see, God, I look exhausted. End of the week. Look at the state of me at the end of the week. That's what 3 kids and a golden retriever will do to you. They'll give you bags like mine. I've got bags for life. Bags under my eyes for life. That's not funny, but it's very true. The dog's sniffing outside. The dog's giving me what it always gives me, which is the sort of the guilt treatment until I take her for a walk. But she's going to be frustrated because after this, I'm going to jiu-jitsu, and then I'll take her for a walk. But she'll basically continue to do this until I take her for a walk, which does make me feel bad because she's a nice dog, and you should always walk your dog. That's important. 2 minutes 37 seconds in, no one here. That happens. Yeah, so I do a live stream every day. That's my goal for 2026. If no one turns up, I will sing happy birthday, tell you who it is, and then I'll tootle off. With that in mind, if it's your birthday today, January the 16th, you share it with a British singer who was very famous in the 80s. Happy birthday. I think she's from Croydon. Hello, one person. Happy birthday to you. It's your birthday today, January the 6th. Hello, Nicolina. Hello, Rabbies Mail. How are you all doing? Very nice. I love that. One person turned up and then both people immediately left. Was it something I said? Give me a chance to say much. The dog's outside the shed, looking really frustrated that I won't take her for a walk. And what she doesn't understand is that I've got to do my live stream every day. Beautiful song. Thank you, Giuseppe. I appreciate that. That was just an off-the-cuff. I'm not taking you for a walk yet. Always does that. She always stands outside the shed and does this face at me until I take her for a walk. Well, I'm not taking her for a walk yet. Anyway, if you're new, could you play the Simon & Garfunkel song? Hello, darkness, my old friend. No, I can't. Which one? There's about 1 million Simon & Garfunkel songs. In regards to requests, what I will say is basically, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'll do one of 2 things. I'll give you a birthday shout out in 2026 if you want one. And I will also, I will also try and play whatever song you want. You just need to put it in the comments of one of my videos, and I'll add it to the list. Right, so let's do the birthday song first. If it's your birthday today, you share it with a British singer in the 80s. I think she's from Croydon in the UK. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, if it's your birthday today, January 16th, happy birthday. You share it with Sade, an amazing singer, I think, who may be from Croydon. Happy birthday to you. There we go. So yeah, so that's the plan. Basically, do a live stream every day for anything up to about 15 to 20 minutes. Answer any questions anyone's got that they think a 50-year-old married father of 3 can answer. If I don't want to answer them, I'll just ignore them. But yeah, and I'm gonna just sing some silly songs and try and lift spirits if it's January. January's a bit of a rough gig, isn't it? It's just not much fun. Right. This is, I always think play this one. This is moving, Keep On Moving by 5. I woke up today with this feeling that better things are coming my way. And if the sunshine has a meaning, telling me not to let things get in my way. When the rainy days are dying, gotta keep on trying. All the bees and birds are flying. Never let go, gotta hold on and never stop till the break of dawn and keep moving, don't stop rocking. Get on up when you're down. Baby, take a good look around. I know it's not much, but it's okay. We'll keep on live streaming every day. Hello, Razan. Thank you for joining the live stream. We've got 2 people, 3 people. It's always a bit hit and miss. Never know how many people I'm going to get. Right, this is a song. Let's play some songs. Stop talking rubbish and play a song. This is very childish song. I tend to start with this. I apologise if you've watched numerous live streams. Like, he's going to play that stupid Play Bohemian Rhapsody. I will one day, Jeff. That's not an easy song, I don't think. But what instead I'll play is a parody of Catch the Wind by Donovan, and it's basically about farts, because I think that's what the world needs. In the quiet moments before I smell your trump, that toxic pump from your stinky rump, at the bus stop or in the queue in Spa. The air all around me, well, it goes quite green and small people scream. My nostrils flare as I try and dodge your wind. At our end of day, pre-bed story time, sitting on my lap, I feel your brap reverberating through your clothes and mine. For me to challenge you now would bring several lies. It's burning my eyes. All I can do is try and dodge your wind. It wasn't the dog, it isn't the dog, 'cause we don't have a dog. We don't have a dog. Stop blaming imaginary dogs. When you roll over and bowel control you lose. Any excuse like you got squeaky shoes. Your vicious sting could surely turn me blind. Standing downwind of a piercing dart of a very stinky fart, I'll go to great lengths to try and dodge your wind. That's that. The dogs. What's the dog going crazy in the garden with a stick? They love sticks, don't they, dogs? Dogs are easily pleased. I mean, I think if I was going to come back as an animal, it'd be a dog. Because as long as they get fed and they get a bit of attention, they've got someone warm to sleep. On the subject of dogs, this is a parody of Hound Dog by Elvis. And it's about my mum's Labrador. You're a big bouncy Labrador, stealing socks all the time. You've been known to eat those socks, and they're usually mine. You're a big fan of begging, and you'll always be a friend of mine. They said you could win crufts, but that was just a lie. They said you were pedigree, but I can't remember why. You seem terrified of rabbits, but a fan of chicken pie. You're a big bouncy Labrador, licking your privates all the time. When I move from the sofa, you steal my place every time. You seem scared of the Hoover, but still a friend of mine. When I try and get a suntan, you're always there to lick my face. You think you're being helpful, a real pedigree chum. Well, this would be endearing if you hadn't just licked your bum. Right. Quite a crowd today. Well, there's only one person, so that's fair enough. 10 minutes in, tough gig. 10 minutes in, tough gig. End of the week, everyone's tired. Or no one's here. 4 people are here. Hope you're okay wherever you are in the world. I'm really tired today. I don't know why. It's the end of the week, January. I've done the majority of the childcare because my wife's very busy at work this week. But I've managed to continue. I've done another week of live streaming every day, so I'm pleased about that. That's a positive. That is a positive thing. Right. Oh, she's doing a big poo. Great. Thanks for that. Something for me to look forward. Something fun for me to look forward to when I come back from jiu-jitsu is basically cleaning up her mess. I'm the only one in the family who seems to do it, strangely. They're all very, yeah, we'll do that. When we're trying to get a dog, yeah, we'll do that. I'll clean up. I'll do everything, Dad. I'll be all over it. Rubbish. Right. Being a man, no, I'm going to play that. Right. If anyone got any questions that they'd like me to answer, respectfully, I'm going to play a couple of songs, and then if not, I'll probably toot off. Right. This is a parody of Three Little Birds by Bob Marley. And I have to remind myself not to worry all the time, because I spend a lot of time my life worrying. You say don't worry about a thing. Well, that's easier said than done in 2026. I woke up this morning, worried about the interest rates. 3 small children started demanding their breakfast. And can we have some pancakes or maybe a bacon sandwich? No, you can have cereal or toast. Please don't worry about a thing, because it's a massive waste of your energy. Hello, and hello SHH70. Hell yeah, it is. It's no point worrying. It's absolutely pointless. I spend so much time worrying, and it doesn't change the outcome. It's just a waste of energy. I think that's the one thing I've learned, and I've been around for nearly half a century. It's just that you've just got to play the hand you're dealt. Whatever happens in your day, you just back yourself to be able to handle it. You always handle it. You always find a way out. What's that dog doing? So I'm trying to keep an eye on my dog because she's a little bit unpredictable. She's done a big poo in the garden. Right. This is a parody of I'm Yours by Jason Mraz. And if you're a parent, this may resonate with you. You have a dog. I do. She's lovely. Would you ever travel to a party? That's an open-ended question from Saint Andrew, Pierre. She's a golden. I don't know. I've never been to Thailand. Bangkok sounds interesting. Sounds hectic. I don't know if I would. She's golden retriever. Is she a border collie? No, she's golden retriever, and she's lovely, but they're quite precious. And sometimes when I put down, I give her much meaner meals than my wife. I give her what you're supposed to give a dog, like a bowl of kibble. My wife gives her, like, I don't know, all sorts of treats, which give her the runs. And whenever I put her meal down, she looks at me like, what the hell's this? Where's the smoked salmon en croûte? Just like completely disappointed. Yeah, golden retrievers are lovely. Right. Anyway, this is Jason Mraz, I'm Yours parody. About spoilt children, I suppose. Well, I took you to the park and I bought you a Happy Meal. We went to the pantomime and saw Sting and Ian Beale. To be honest, I'm quite confused. How you never seem that amused. All this being present means I'm presently quite stressed. And not buying you a pony won't result in my arrest. I shouldn't have to explain to you why a 7-year-old doesn't need a personal trainer. If you're a mum or a dad. The one thing you'll know is true, that your kids will often tell you they're bored. They do all the time. Not all the time, but a lot. And I don't remember being bored really when I was, but then I probably was really bored. I was very lucky. I grew up in the countryside. My parents had quite a big garden. I used to climb trees, fall out of trees, climb trees, make tree houses. I remember getting so excited about the idea of building a tree house, which ultimately was, I think, 4 or 5 bits of 2x4 nailed or rope. I mean, there's no health and safety in the 70s or 80s, I can tell you that. Basically, really dangerous bits of wood sort of put up on a tree with branches that were kind of parallel. Yeah, not to be advised, not safe. So don't go make tree houses, especially because it's dangerous. God, fun police. Look how much I've changed. Look grumpy as a parent. Right. I built a tree house. It fell when it got. Yeah, that happens, man. You've got to be careful. Wear a hard hat, harness, ladder. I remember once going through a stage in life when I was a kid where I'd climb trees and get stuck in trees and like couldn't get down. Like go up, but then the idea of going down used to freak me out. Right, we are going to call it a day because I've got to go and get beaten up by teenagers at jiu-jitsu. I pretend it's good and character building, but it can often be quite depressing. Right. With that in mind, let's finish the song about jiu-jitsu. This is a parody of Sweet Caroline. Feel free to join in on the da-da-das. If you want me to sing you, give you a birthday shout out in 2026, all you need to do is subscribe and let me basically put your name and your birthday in one of. There's no one here now. I'm talking to myself. In the comments, and I'll get it done. I'm still going to play. I've said I'm going to play the song. I'm going to finish. When it began, 2 weeks after my 40th birthday, it was this or learn guitar. I survived my trial class, split my first 2 pairs of gi pants. Going commando is frowned upon. Hands, choking hands, reaching out, choking me while I'm trying to choke you. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, ba-ba-da. Apparently they call it the gentle art. Sometimes when I shrimp, ba-ba-da, the sudden movement makes me fun. It does sometimes, but that happens. IKBGU. Hope you enjoyed the music again. Sounds better than the original. That's very kind. I'm sure Neil Diamond would be pretty gutted to hear that a 50-year-old man playing out-tune ukulele shed. But do you know, I'll take that. I will take that and go, yeah, someone reckons I'm better than you, Neil Diamond. My wife won't believe me or care. Right. I hope wherever you are, you're okay. And it's Friday. We've got through another week. And we're also halfway through January, which is even better. So, yeah, I hope wherever you are, you're okay. I do this every day, irrespective of whether anyone turns up. Because actually, do you know what? Quite often, it's like going for the run or going to this jiu-jitsu class or taking the dog for a walk. Before I do it, I'm like, I don't want to do this. And I do it, and then I want to do it. I'll finish by answering your question. I started in 2018, 2020, the lockdown. I basically knew I struggle with OCD, and that's led to depression. Won't go too much into that, it's quite boring. And I knew that my OCD mind would spin out in lockdown. So I thought, you need to do something. You need to do something to basically keep your mind busy. So I thought, learning the ukulele and making up stupid songs. And actually, do you know what really has helped? It definitely got me through the lockdown, I think. Anyway, really appreciate thank you, SH. You've probably, SH_H70. You've basically carried this live stream. And I appreciate your support. It makes a big difference. Hello, Key. No thanks. Anyway, awesome to talk to you all, and I'll maybe see you tomorrow. Bye.